Good morning, my name is Isaac, and today I'll be talking about what the true love story of Sex and the City was. Sex and the City is widely remembered as a show about dating, romance, and Mr. Big. Despite the focus on men, the show's emotional through line is actually the women's relationship with each other. In a world obsessed with romance, Sex and the City dared to say that friends could be just as transformative, if not more. My thesis statement is, even though Carrie's fixation on Mr. Big appears to frame romance as the heart of Sex and the City, the show's defining moments, Charlotte sacrificing her ring, the women calling themselves soulmates, and their support during Carrie's wedding disaster revealed that friendship is the series' real and lasting love story. When Carrie and Aiden end their relationship, she's left in a difficult position. Aiden now owns her apartment building, and she doesn't have the money to buy her unit back, leaving her at risk of losing her home. In response, Charlotte steps in and offers Carrie her previous engagement ring so she can afford to stay in her apartment.
I'm sorry about the other day. And I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings.
You were right. Haven't wanted to let go of being Mrs. Trey McDougal.
Well, I think that you are coping amazingly well. I'm just scared.
I know. Me too.
Wow. We're alone again.
Yeah. I want you to take the ring for your down payment.
Oh, no, I can't. I can't. You love this ring.
No. I love what the ring represented.
No, Charlotte, I think you're right. It would make things too complicated.
Carrie, this is a straightforward business proposal, clean and simple. Why do I have all this money if I can't help out a friend?
One of the clearest examples of friendship functioning as the show's real-life love story happens when Charlotte gives Carrie her engagement ring. After Carrie and Aiden break up, she's suddenly unable to afford her apartment and she faces the terrifying possibility of losing her home. Instead of letting Carrie struggle alone, Charlotte steps in with an act that goes far beyond casual friendship. She offers her engagement ring, the most valuable symbol of her own past marriage, so Carrie can buy back her apartment. This moment doesn't just solve a financial crisis, it redefines what true love looks like in Sex and the City. Sarah Jessica Parker even confirms this in her Variety Actors on Actors interview, saying the show was ultimately about love, specifically the kind found in female friendships. Charlotte's sacrifice embodies exactly that kind of love. A romantic relationship is what puts Carrie in danger, but a friend is the one who saves her. Charlotte's choice shows that the deepest loyalty and most meaningful emotional support, the kind people usually expect from romantic partners, actually comes from the woman in Carrie's life. It's a turning point that proves the show's larger argument. The relationships that truly anchor these characters aren't the romantic ones with men, but the enduring friendships between the four women. This single act of generosity demonstrates that Charlotte, not Aiden or Big, is the one who shows up when it matters most. My next clip comes from Carrie's birthday episode, a moment where the show shifts its focus from romantic love to something much deeper. Carrie's feeling miserable because she shows up to her own birthday dinner and realizes she's the only one without a partner. The night becomes a reminder of how unstable and unreliable her romantic life has been. Later, when the women sit together in the diner and try to comfort her, Charlotte offers a new way of thinking about love. She suggests that maybe they've been looking for soulmates in the wrong place, and that the four of them might actually be each other's soulmates.
Don't laugh at me, but maybe we could be each other's soulmates. And then we could let men be just these great, nice guys to have fun with. Wow. That sounds like a plan.
Carrie spends most of this night feeling abandoned and embarrassed after no one shows up to her birthday dinner, and she starts to spiral because she doesn't have a man in her life. But the turning point happens later in the dinner, when the four women regroup and try to make sense of the night. Charlotte says something that shifts the entire emotional framework of the show. Maybe we could be each other's soulmates. What makes this moment so powerful is that it redefines what love looks like on the show. Instead of placing all hope and self-worth in romantic partners, Charlotte elevates the bond between the women as primary, lasting love. Even Sarah Jessica Parker confirmed this perspective in an interview with AOL.com, saying that Carrie and her friends were deeply devoted friends, generous of spirit, present, comforting, giving of herself in big and small ways. This reinforces the idea that the show's meaningful relationships aren't romantic at all. It's the friendship that carries the emotional weight, supports the characters through hardship, and ultimately defines the true love story of the series. This next clip represents the counter-argument to my thesis that romantic love, specifically Carrie's relationship with Mr. Big, drives the show's emotional core. In this scene, Carrie is freshly broken up with Big, and she can't stop talking about him, bringing him up constantly, even when the conversation has nothing to do with him. This is a reoccurring pattern throughout the series where Big dominates her thoughts and dialogue. By showing her fixation, this clip highlights why some viewers might argue that Sex and the City is primarily a story about romance rather than friendship.
I'm sorry for Big, I really do, because if you think about it, I was the best thing that ever happened to him. Actually, no, I pity him because I get to walk away and be me, and he has to walk away and stay him, you know, and who wants to be him when you could be me? I mean, I'm smart, I am funny. I was this thing, you know, I was it. I mean, I was this magic moment. I was the abracadabra. I was totally the poof in the relationship. I mean, I've got more poof in one finger than he could ever have. I mean, geez, sometimes I poof just hailing a cab. So I guess it's better to know now, so that I can go poof someone else. Someone who deserves me and not some screwed up, insecure guy who can't deal with a woman who's got her act together. Now, I'm going to end up deliriously happy, and Big is going to die old and alone, and I pity him. Really, I pity him.
This scene illustrates how Carrie's emotional world is dominated by Mr. Big as she repeatedly brings him up even when the conversation has nothing to do with him. Her constant focus on him shows that her thoughts, decisions, and sense of self are heavily shaped by her romantic relationship. For the audience, this pattern can create the perception that Sex and the City is primarily a story about a man. That Carrie's pursuit of Big and her attachment to him drive the show's emotional stakes. By centering much of her dialogue and narrative attention on Big, the scene emphasizes romance as the apparent source of fulfillment and conflict, which reinforces the interpretation that the series is focused on heterosexual relationships rather than the friendship between the women. In the following scene, Carrie is at the altar ready to marry Big after finally giving him a chance and putting her faith in their relationship. However, he fails to show up, leaving her heartbroken and abandoned. Later, she runs into him as he tries to catch up and explain that he's now willing to marry her, but by this point, Carrie feels embarrassed and humiliated, and it no longer matters what he says. This sets the stage for her friendships to step in as the true source of support.
Carrie, I freaked out for a minute, but I'm ready now.
I knew you would do this! I knew it!
Carrie, I'm sorry.
I am humiliated!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Carrie.
Come on!
Carrie, wait, I'm sorry. Carrie,
No! Come on, in the car. It's all right. It's all right.
It is in moments like these that the woman's friendships emerge as the real source of support and emotional grounding. While a man's love proves inconsistent, her friends are present, unwavering, and dependable. They provide comfort, guidance, and loyalty, the qualities that define a lasting and meaningful love. As Kristen Davis noted in an interview with Elle India, the characters remain united through different stages of their lives, suggesting that the bonds they share are what truly endure. This contrast reinforces the show's central message. The relationships that shape Carrie's identity and offer true emotional fulfillment are not romantic, but the bonds she shares with her friends. The scene demonstrates that friendship, not romance, carries the weight of love and sustains her through life's most challenging moments, cementing it as the series' real love story. In the end, Sex and the City reminds us that love isn't only about grand gestures, fairy tale weddings, or the man of your dreams. Sometimes it's the quiet, unwavering presence of friends who hold up when everything else falls apart. The ones who show up without hesitation, celebrate your victories, and help you survive your failures. It's in these relationships that the show finds its deepest heart, proving that the truest, most enduring love can be found not in romance, but in the friendship of the show. With all that said, I leave you with one final message from Miss Carrie Bradshaw herself.
It's hard to find people who will love you no matter what.
I was lucky enough to find 3 of them.